So if you're new to cigars, a humidor can be an intimidating place. I remember when I started smoking cigars, most of the time I was with my buddy, so he would get me the cigar, kind of walk me through it, coach me through it. But after a period of time, I wanted to go to the cigar shop on my own. And I would walk into the humidor and I'd try to be so cool and act like I knew what I was doing, but I didn't have a clue. So let's talk about how to pick a cigar when you go to the cigar shop. Best piece of advice. So I'm going to tell you some other things over the next couple of minutes, but best piece of advice is this. If you don't know what you're doing, then just say that. A cigar shop is a friendly place because it's not just about the cigars, it's about the friendships. So just go to one of the employees and just tell them, just say, look, I've only smoked a couple of cigars in my life. I don't know what I'm doing. And have them help you pick the right cigar for you. A few things to think about. Cigars come in different sizes. There are really big ones, longer ones. They're called Churchills. There are short ones. Some of those are called petites. There's all different kinds of cigars. If you're new at this, maybe look for just a medium-sized cigar. If you have a longer cigar, that's like a 2-hour commitment, right? If you don't have a lot of time, pick a shorter cigar. But I would pick a medium cigar if you're new, and I would take your time in smoking it. Right now, I'm at Torch Cigar Bar in Phoenix, and they've done something really cool in this shop for people who are new. They've actually labeled the cigars, and they've labeled them red, yellow, and green. Red means this is a heavy cigar. Like you want to have eaten a meal, perhaps you might not be ready for red. Yellow is like a medium-bodied cigar. Maybe you're getting used to it, you've eaten, you're okay, and then green is a lighter cigar. So let me show you just a couple of these examples. Let's just pick out, so this is one of my favorite cigars, actually. This is an Ashton VSG Eclipse. It comes in this black tube. When you open it up, you'll notice you can pull the cigar out, but then there's cedar in here. That's kind of classy. Smells really good. Okay, so you actually, if you want, you can light the cedar and then light the cigar with the cedar, you know, because you're classy, right? So that's one way to go. This is one of my favorite cigars. But look at how dark that cigar is. Okay, that's a little heavier. So here at Torch Cigar Bar, they've labeled this red. So if you're brand new at smoking cigars, or you're bringing your girlfriend for the first time and she's never had a cigar before, you don't want to give her this one, because she's going to throw up about midway through, and then she's never going to smoke a cigar with you or even maybe date you ever again. Okay, so be careful with that. So that's a little darker cigar, so they've labeled it red. There's another Ashton cigar right here that they've labeled yellow. Now, this is longer. This is a Churchill. We were talking about different sizes. So this is going to take you a while to smoke, but look at how light the wrapper is, how much lighter it is than that last cigar. That means it's a little easier. It's not quite as heavy. It's medium-bodied, so they've labeled it yellow. So you want to think about the wrapper. If it's really dark, it's going to be heavier. If it's a little lighter, it'll be medium-bodied cigar. And then let me show you this green one they have labeled over here. This is a Champagne Perdomo Reserve. I'm going to just read it all. 10th anniversary. They've labeled these green, but look at how light the wrapper is on this cigar. It's just a little easier. They've labeled it green. It's not quite as thick. It's not quite as heavy. It's not near as long as that last one that they called a yellow. So you just want to think about that. But at the end of the day, if you're new, just realize everybody in that cigar shop was new at one time. And they want to welcome you into the cigar world. And so just ask somebody, and they'll help you pick the right cigar for you. It's not just about the cigars. It's about the friendships. So don't be intimidated. Go and ask somebody and enjoy it.